My name is Mio Eriksson. I am a 15-year-old Norwegian trying to, what can you say, document my business journey here on YouTube. A little bit about myself. I started this kind of journey as a 13-year-old actually, which many people don't really think I started at that time, including me really. I do not know if my microphone is glitching out right now because it is turning off, I think. But nevertheless, yeah, there we blinked again. Nevertheless, I tried selling hoodies at the age of 13. It went to shit basically. Then I tried selling cashmere scarves when I was 14. Went to shit too. And now I am trying to make a business selling digital marketing as a service. Yeah, this microphone might just turn off at any moment, so I will be watching it and then I will be trying to do without it. Anyways, I am trying to start every single video with kind of an update as to where I am right now in the moment. Today is the 17th of May, which is the National Day for Norway. So I am currently working with three different clients or customers or businesses, and I do not know if that mic is turned off right now. I really do not hope it is. Seems to be fine. I'm not sure. Anyways, working with three different businesses at the moment, and it's going great. I am currently 5 months into owning Eric's Media, and I do not really have anything else to say about that. It's going great. I feel like I am having a lot of positive feedback right now. That's really because of the people that I have met, and something that I will actually, let me write this down while I am making this video. I will be making a video about how you have to show kindness. Show kindness. You have to kill the enemy with kindness. That's as Alex Hormozi said. I won't be going into that. That's the reason as to why I'm working with these three clients. But that's not the point of today. The point of today is to talk about how I manage to work with more than one project at a time. An example of this is me working with website building. Currently working with two different websites at the same time right now, and of course this is a, what could you say, difficult time. But if there is one thing that I would just tell you right this moment, if you are also struggling with many missions at a time, it is to just divide them into smaller jobs or groups. If you do this, you will, and I am telling you now, you will find it so much easier, as the human brain it really just works a lot better if it can work in smaller niches at a time. A quote from Henry Ford. If you do not know who Henry Ford is, he is the founder of Ford, the motor company. And if you haven't read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, you should definitely read that, as Henry Ford is included. Oh yeah. But a quote from him is this quote right. Yeah. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs or groups. And that's really that's really it. I could just turn off the video right now. You just have to divide it into smaller jobs. You just have to, if you are, for example, building a website, you should just divide it into smaller jobs. You should probably note it down also, to note it down every small niche job you're going to do in this big job. And I've talked about owning a plan before, having a plan. Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear me right now. My quality of sound has probably gone down. I'm not sure. We will just see at the end of this video. But essentially, you have to divide your jobs into smaller jobs. If you are making a website, for example, you will have to, let's say your goal is to build a website. That's a good goal. But you have to have a plan for this goal. To reach this goal, you have to have many niche or smaller jobs. For example, what I do right now is I figure out what the goal is. The goal is to build a website, and then I basically just figure out what is the first step, what will be the second step, what will be the third step, and so on. The first step usually for me is setting up the provider, setting up the network or the domain, and just the whole pack basically with the extensions and whatever, just to make sure I can start building. And then the second step will be maybe building the first page, or maybe the header or the footer. I'm not really sure. I would suggest starting with the start page of the site, just to have kind of figure out what the theme of the site will be too. Also, yeah, there isn't really a lot more to say. I was talking about the plan. I made a video about owning a plan before. I myself have a 10-year plan. I follow this like a pig chasing a carrot, I guess you could say. This plan is my motivation. You should definitely go check it out. I believe it's my 5th episode or podcast or video, whatever you call it, but I'm not sure. You could just figure it out. It's pretty easy to catch. Yeah. So if you wish to do anything, you have to figure out what the main purpose or the goal is, and then you have to figure out what or how you're going to achieve this. What are the small steps that you're going to have to take to do this full thing? Also, something I can, I guess, add on to, as you probably know by now, proof just weighs so much more than the words. And proof as to why you should make smaller jobs into a big goal, or smaller goals into a big goal, is how, for example, if you have ever wondered how to do something, let's say you have searched up on YouTube how to tie a tie. Very normal. I think it's the most searched how-to thing on the internet. I'm not sure, but essentially you are going to get a step-by-step tutorial on how to tie a tie. If I was trying to teach you how to tie a tie right now, and I showed you 2 clips or 2 pictures, the first picture is me holding the tie, and the second picture is me locking the tie, that would really be a nice tutorial. A easy to follow tutorial would be a tutorial with many steps. And you should also give yourself that opportunity to have many steps. Yeah. So that's how I personally, and I hope you learned something from how I managed many different or many alike jobs or missions at a time. I have to go to bed because I'm very sleepy, but you will have to have a great time. great day, rest of your day. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.